Hey Taurus Collective, what's up, Bull Gang? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Happy Hump Day. Isn't it Wednesday? Let's see. Yeah, happy Hump Day. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's see what we need to hear today. Starting with a couple of these messages here. Let's see what's going on for my fellow Taurians and I. This paper is very soft. It feels like toilet paper. That is weird. You have disappointment. Okay. Disappointment. What is disappointment? That feels so soft. Okay. Maybe that's a message. The disappointment paper feels soft. Maybe you let somebody down easy. We have learning to say no. Yeah, maybe you let somebody down easy. And, you know, but this paper is very soft. Or maybe somebody's feeling sensitive. I've never felt paper feel like that before. Okay. Suffering in silence. Wow. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, another Taurus, a Gemini. Sagittarius energy is here. What else? Nervous. More Gemini energy. Somebody is suffering in silence because you told them no. Even if you didn't say the word no to them, they feel rejected by you. Interesting. And then we have lies. It could be because this person is a liar. Well, some of you are disappointed in someone because they lied. Maybe you are just staying silent right now. And this person is nervous because you're not saying anything to them. And maybe you rejected them. Let's see. Messages for Taurus. That's 3 cards. I'm going to take it. You have confinement. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody could be locked up. But the confinement card does give me the 8 of Swords. The number 39 is on this card. That number could be significant. The 8 of Swords can talk about actual prison or mental prison. So this could be somebody that's really in their head. And hopefully it's not you, but we'll see. We have Enchanted Cat. Spiritual energy, mystic power, the number 5, that's the Hierophant. So this is you. Inner magic, divine force, fortune's protection, and barriers against darkness. Look at that. And you have air. Could be an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Or this is just an intellectual decision that you have made. We have light and dark, secrets, waves of change, and silent shadows. Somebody is really suffering in silence. I'm hoping and praying that this is not you, because I do remember that you had the dark night of the soul yesterday. So it could be you, but it says waves of change, silent shadows. So this is some kind of shadow work, a dark night of the soul, a tower moment. And like I said, it could be an air sign, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius. What else did I say? I think that might have been it. Yeah. So a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, or any of those signs that I just said. What is going on with Enchanted Cat? Because I feel like this is you. Some of you, like, you got your thinking cap on. And you're like, I'm not feeding into whatever these lies are. You have spiritual energy. You have fortune protection. So protecting your fortune. And your fortune doesn't always have to just be financial. It could be like your well-being, your peace of mind. You are a divine force. What's going on here? Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. Positive turning point. Waves of change. So something is changing for the better when the Wheel of Fortune comes out in the upright. That's also good karma. A positive turning point. A lucky twist of fate. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, and Sagittarius energy. It says fortune's protection. And then you get the 3 of Swords. Some of you, this could be some ups and downs in a relationship you've gone through with someone. It says barriers against darkness. The 3 of Swords can actually be a breakthrough. But it usually does talk about pain, heartbreak, depression, separation, divorce, that kind of thing. So this could be the change that you're going through. Some of you have just separated from someone. It doesn't even have to be a lover, though, because the 3 of Swords talks about betrayal. And we do have lies here. So somebody put themselves in a prison when it comes to you. People don't understand that, Taurus. Like, we have a lot of patience. We stick around for a long time because we're loyal. But once we don't care anymore, that's it. That's it. So you got Libra, Saturn. You got the Knight of Wands. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy. I see Taurus really focused on money. I see Taurus feeling really fired up. It's funny because in this deck, the fired up card came out. It fell out when I was, I want to see what the card says. I think this might be it. Yeah, it just says fired up. This card actually fell out. You can have fire in your chart. You could be on the Aries, Taurus cusp. It doesn't matter. It feels like your goal right now, your mission right now is in your stability, your security. Focused on maybe a new job, a new car, new home, or just bettering yourself. And this is a good sign that money is coming in, and you do have Fortune's protection, and this is a very protective energy. You know, he is someone who fights to protect the things and people that he loves and cares about. So this could be how you're feeling right now, fired up, really goal-oriented right now. I like that for you. And it does feel like this is mostly about your money. But for some of you, you have divorced yourself from a person or people or an environment or a thought process that it was dark. It says barriers against darkness, and we ain't got time for no darkness. Taurus is not dark energy. We ain't got time for that. So it does feel like you have like upped the ante, and not necessarily on another person, more so with yourself, like challenging yourself, because this is about rising to the occasion and accepting a challenge. And it's something centered around your earthly matters. When you get the Ace of Pentacles, this usually tells you that money is manifesting, your health is improving, some of you are working out more. The Knight of Wands is someone who's like physically active, athlete, like moving your body and taking care of yourself. I do see that. Okay, what's going on with this air energy? Because like I said, it could be your own intellect being head over heart, or it could be showing me that there's an air sign here. Air is about movement as well. You got the Queen of Swords. Well, that's air. So Libra, Grace, Gemini, namely Libra. This is Venusian energy. And you have the Seven of Cups. So Taurus, this is giving me that for some of you, you are very head over heart. You're taking a logical approach to something, and it's your decision making. She is decisive. She is the spirit of discernment. She does talk about critical thinking, constructive criticism with the Seven of Cups. Let's see what this is. Now, this could be advice. The queens do represent giving advice, really sound advice. Maybe in a moment of confusion, this could be you giving advice to someone or taking advice from someone. And it could be an air sign, or you're being asked to be like an air sign. You got the Page of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be a younger fire sign. You have Scorpio, Venus. So 2 Venusian cards here. And you got another Venusian card, the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, Venus. Well, I can tell you this, if you have been in a gym, if you have been changing something about your appearance, somebody's noticing. It looks like multiple people are noticing. Some of you do have a home-based business or something that you are ambitious about here, because now you got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, just like the Knight of Wands, is like the idea to do something. Maybe you haven't acted on it yet, but the Nine of Pentacles could be that you are starting to, or maybe starting to see some of the fruits of your labor, because that's what that card means. Freedom, financial independence, financial stability, by yourself, being sexy, single, free. I remember we talked about that like a week or so ago. The Nine of Pentacles is okay alone. I feel like some of you, your passion right now for something that doesn't feel like love. It feels like something that's not love. It feels more about your stability. That's really taking like front, what do you call it? Front stage? I don't know what you call it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like the front and center idea. I mean, front and center energy for you right now. The Queen of Swords with the Seven of Cups in air. So it does feel like there may be some kind of smoke and mirrors around you. Maybe this is the lies, this is the deception, because the Seven of Cups tells you to pick your poison and choose wisely. It is about picking and choosing. And this energy can be a little bit of procrastination or confusion about what you need to do, like delusional energy or seeing through rose-colored glasses. And the Queen of Swords is not going to do that. So you are being encouraged right now to think logically, approach this logically, whatever this is. I don't know what it is for everybody here, but I do feel like You know, I always say the Nine of Pentacles is I can do bad by myself or I can do better by myself. Like, why do I need a partner to help bring me down? I can suffer and struggle by myself, right? So it does feel like you have somehow empowered yourself here. You feel very confident, the Nine of Pentacles. You feel independent. You feel self-sufficient. This is about standing on your own 2 feet. Again, freedom and independence. It's also soft life era and some kind of lifestyle upgrade. Anything else I want to say about these cards? I don't think so. I think that's it. I mean, it can be an inheritance as well, even though I don't see anything about an inheritance, but it could be for some of you something that you some kind of money, some kind of good news. The pages are good news. So you have really positive cards. The only thing is I do see a little bit of indecision, and you are being told to take whatever the logical approach is. Yeah, look at this, the Two of Swords, indecision. You can't make it up. So this is being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But look, the truth is being illuminated about what you need to end, what you need to release. Leo and Scorpio. And then Libra moon is here. So what is light and dark secrets, wave of change, and silent shadows? I feel like this is somebody else's energy. Somebody who's stuck in their head about you. Look at this, coming to light. I just said the sun was there to illuminate the truth. Okay, what is this? The Knight of Swords, a Gemini, for some of you, an air sign. You got somebody in their head, and the thing about the Knight of Swords is he can be confrontational, and the High Priestess. She exists between the worlds, light and dark. She normally sits between a black and a white pillar to represent her being between the 2 realms, the physical realm, the spiritual realm. This is your intuition. This is your gut feelings, your instincts. Some of you, there is a person here that may be about to reach out to you. The Knight of Swords is usually incoming communication, or this could be a person you have yet to meet, to be honest, because this person is coming in, you know. So for some of you, this may be somebody that you recently met or you're about to meet. Okay. While the Knight of Swords can be fun, he is unpredictable. He is hot and cold. He is inconsistent. He's very blunt. He's very direct. But the thing is, he's impulsive. Okay, so some of you, there's a person here that I feel like it says waves of change, and he definitely represents sudden arrival and departure. So maybe you do already know this person. Feels like they're coming towards you, and it does feel like you're listening to your instincts here. You're like, I'm not talking to you. You see how you're looking straight? They're coming right at you, and it feels like you're not interested. Why do you feel not interested? Cancer, Pisces energy is here. Yeah, look at this, because it's a conflict. It's a conflict of interest, or you two clash, and you're tired of it. Wow. Libra, Jupiter, and Leo, Saturn. So let's see what's going on here. High Priestess. Somebody can have a Cancer or Pisces moon. What is this? Who is this Knight of Swords? So this is somebody that won't take no for an answer. He is a contrarian. He is the type of person that wants to argue. Okay. Not that necessarily he comes in wanting to argue, but he is the kind of person that he has his point of view. It's confirmation bias. He has his point of view, and he doesn't like when people disagree with him. And so he will argue you down. And you do have learning to say no. And like I said, it is giving me that you're in this energy where you're like, nope, not talking, not interested, not gonna do it. Somebody could be suffering because you are being silent, because the High Priestess keeps her feelings to herself. Page of Swords, they want to talk, and they could be watching you. You got the Emperor, you got the Two of Swords again. Okay, so Libra, Christ, and Gemini is here very strongly. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is here. Cancer and Pisces are here. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are here. Pretty much all the signs. So now you have Aries and you have Libra moon. The Two of Swords is here again. Making an executive decision. You said it, you meant it. That's how you are. You are definitely very guarded. It does feel like even if you were to speak to this person, you're standing your ground and you're telling them no. And it's because you see that this person is struggling with something that they need to get control over. The Two of Swords can be somebody being obtuse, difficult, missing the point when you talk to them. So this feels like you're out strategizing somebody and you're dealing with them the way that they deal with you. That's kind of what it's giving me. And it feels like whatever you say, you mean. Because the Emperor, whatever he says, he means. Again, mind over matter. Aries. Bottom of the deck, you have Justice. Look at this. I just said the way that they are is the way you're being towards them. That's literally what the Justice card means. Giving as good as you get, like, you know, what you put out comes back to you. So, okay, we got a Pisces here, the Hangman, and we got the Knight of Cups. And you got new love showing up with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, just like yesterday. Yeah, I see a relationship, or maybe the renewal of a relationship. The Aces can be renewal of love, but it does feel, look at this, nervous. You got the Nine of Swords, and you got nervous. Like I said, suffering in silence. That is, these two are the Nine of Swords. Gemini, Mars. So there's somebody that's really in their head about you. Look at this, reminiscing, feeling nostalgic over you. But Taurus just really does feel focused on money. Taurus feels focused on their own stability, their own security. Taurus, Mercury energy. There could be a Scorpio. So you got Libra, Pisces, Pisces twice, and then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do feel like some of you may be getting to know someone, but you're taking your time. And if not, that's what your next relationship looks like. Taking your time. No more disappointment. No more suffering. You got to show. You got to prove. What's your integrity level, buddy? Because if you ain't bringing integrity, I'm not interested. But something could be going on with someone that's incarcerated in your life. I feel like there's good news coming about that. If so, maybe it's something somebody's been waiting for. Like I said, a legal situation keeps popping up for you. And the Innocent card, Defendant Innocent, came out here. They tried to come out when I was shuffling. All right, y'all. I don't know what any of this means. Take it however it resonates. I do feel like you have good news coming in. Sometimes the Page of Swords can be long-awaited news, something you've been waiting for. The Hangman is a sense of waiting for something, maybe waiting on pins and needles, or maybe having cold feet about something. I feel like you have good news coming in, though. So like I said, you could be the one that's a bit nervous about something, but I feel like it's going to go exactly how you want it to go. Just stay logical, you know. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. And that is your message. I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Peace.